That's all set. Okay. So we just beat up a little group of bad guys that came out of there. I guess we get to explore this area a little bit more in peace. Breathe deep and move. Where are we? We are below. Severed torso. I guess we really don't want to pick that up. Not encumbered anymore. I don't need any attention right now. Don't. Just need to whisper a little bit more. It's a very large skull.
Hurry now. The city calls out for salvation. The chosen are my heart, and you my many hands.
Don't waste a step. Yeah, these things, they explode and they burn, right? We should verify that before we go too much farther here. Because those could be a useful tool.
Of many
Uh-oh.
hearts.
Oh, intellect devour, no problem. They're competing for this year's cover of Better Layers Dungeons Magazine, yes. Ah, it's not explosion, it's the pink stuff, or purple stuff.
Prepare the march.
We didn't go in here yet. Shield. Usually K4 boots. Longsword. Closed mind. She's going to put one in me any day. Cressa, who was initiated the very same hour as I, all those years ago. She's going to put a parasite on my ear when I sleep. Can't bear to be without a pet to experiment on. Needs to have a thrall locked away so she can go further than Balthazar will let her. Cressa, I remember when we were just stomping on ant piles and raising them back up. Our very first deaths. I hope you remember somewhere. Guessing that's somebody she killed. Letter from Ironfinger. I don't remember Ironfinger. Stone bed. Why would you want to take a stone bed?
Moment comes. The absolute knows.
Stuff.
Can't slow down.
Purple stuff. Oh, the purple stuff burns. That's what it is, right? Yeah, it looks like that's the way out. Or actually, wait to the next section.
Design, not death.
Harry Henry's journal. What's he got to write about? How come they have us read some of them and they put us others into our inventory? Especially the short ones. These slick innards, these fluid chambers. How have we been here making thralls? How long have we been here making thralls? I don't want to any longer. Merkel is drowned out in my head by my own spiritual spiral fears. The Bone Lord doesn't want a coward. None of this looks real. I am in a kraken belly. I am turned inside out. I am turned inside upside. I am dead. Merkel's gray waste always sounded peaceful, not like this. No, he doesn't have to worry about it now. He's encumbered by a book.
Down.
Always going up.
Light on my feet.
Goes someplace else too. So we got a couple of. No, we don't. What? Oh, that's the way we came in.
Hurry now. The city calls out for salvation. The chosen are my heart, and you my many hands.
A fresh mind. Cressa's notes. I have seen 1,000 ears. Some have the reflexes to twitch when they know the worm is about to burrow. The worm takes longer to get through it if the entry hole isn't cleaned. I've taken to torching them with an ear candle. It all makes for dull work. I am tired of ears. I am tired of my only order being create thralls. Apparently, all we need to know about the brain is being handled by the chosen. I am forbidden from studying these dull thralls. I need a new one that Balthazar doesn't know of, a creature of exceptional will like my old dear pet. I can't keep fragments of its own mind while affected by the parasite. We need to know why.
Prepare the march. My chosen gather below.
This was a dead end. Right? That's a dead end. So, doorway. Going that way. Which is the way we have to go. Or we could go down that way too, maybe. Back to the east. I don't think it matters.
We depart.
Can't do a long rest, so what we have is what we have spell-wise.
Carefully now.
Tadpoling Center.
A tadpole nursery, as on the Nautiloid. We must not leave it intact.
Quite right. So long as the attempt won't leave us similarly dismantled.
Caution is commendable. Boldness is extraordinary. In this case, I recommend the latter.
How farther can I go?
Brine pools, but empty of tadpoles. Unusual. Harvesting all the larvae indicates they are getting ready for something big.
Oh, look at all the stuff we can touch.
Look away. Look at me.
What are all those things? Question. There's no tadpoles here to destroy. Hey?
That pond.
Are you home?
Mizora? You're Zariel's asset.
My dumb little stinker. Took you long enough. Now, by Grazit's cock, get me out of this thing!
I'll do it, and you'll set me free. That was the deal.
Yeah. So, get to it already.
The controls are open to your tadpole's command, to your authority.
So there's another story. Is she's a devil who actually will sponsor, so to speak, or whatever they call for warlocks. When he was a warlock, but he's not a warlock anymore. Gather your strength and smash your foot through the pod. Examine the device on the left. Examine the device on the right.
You
Left.
can make no sense of the symbol.
Failed to sit in that check.
You decipher the symbol. It's an illithid sigil, meaning unleash.
So unleash. What does unleash actually mean? What does unleash really mean? It might flusher. The one on the left, we don't know what it does, so let's do that one.
Will?
Hells! What's happening? What have you...
No, unleash is not
Please,
release.
no! Please!
Uh-oh. Oh, this wasn't a good choice. Okay, good thing we saved on that one. Because that was not good. Breach of contract? I guess so. I guess so. Hey Gary, welcome back. I blame me too, because I did click the button.
It's an illithid sigil, meaning unleash.
So that's this one. So unleash. See what this does. Ah, so it does let her go.
You did all right, Will. I'd give your belly a good rub, but never could stand the smell.
You're free, Mizora. I held up my end. Now you hold up yours. Sever the pact.
Clause Z, Section 13. If the Soulbinder consents to separation, she will release the Soul Bearer from all obligation within 6 months.
6 months? Gods damn you!
Ignorant thing. It's always the terms and conditions that get you.
Go to the pack now, devil, or I'll sever your head. Fine, 6 months it is. What happens next? You'd think we'd get a reward for going through all this trouble. 14. We can make this roll. We only need, what, 12 minimum? Well, actually, 11 minimum. Wow, still pulled it off with a lucky roll.
Another one? Well, after jumping through all those hoops, a little treat wouldn't hurt.
What was that?
All that power. And to think you want to throw it away. Now, you've got business in the towers to take care of. Don't you fret. I'll find you soon enough. You're going to need me. Count on it. Oh, and go ahead. Tell your chums how we met. It's a real cracker of a tale. Ta-ta.
New saber. Looks like it. Oh, fine. Don't put it in the bottom with it. Oh, there it is. So, Infernal Rapier. High spell casting. When you gain +1 bonus to spell save DC. High spell? What does that even mean? Melee caster. Instead of its dexterity modifier, the affected entity adds its spellcasting ability modifier to attack rolls. Planar ally. Cambion. I get to summon a Cambion. But that one. Oh, what's this one? Knife of the Undermountain King. You're rolling like the offhand one got a better chance to crit. You have advantage on attack rolls against lightly or heavily obscured targets when using this blade. This one is the on a critical hit takes more electronic damage, and as long as it isn't a construct or aren't dead, you also gain 10 temporary hit points. Caster instead of a dexterity modifier. So I wonder if Gale could use that.
Oh, I have the magic touch.
Not proficient.
Defender of
Is he even proficient with it anymore, though? Is the funny part.
sharp as ever.
Apparently he... Oh, he is proficient with rapiers still. But his mace is still better. And yeah, it's a nice rapier, but no one would really use it at this point. Gimpy swords are better for him. Oh, I guess somebody to talk to. Well, what you got to say?
I've got a long road ahead. Zariel's asset was none other than Mazora herself. Of course. Tricks on top of tricks on top of tricks. But I've only got 6 months before I'm made a free man. Thanks be to the Triad. No, scratch that. Thanks be to you.
Zora said, you can talk about your pact in exile. It's time I know the holy truth. We're fortunate you can keep your powers until then. We're going to need them. 6 months is a long time. Time enough to weasel her way out of her promise. Not too late to change your mind. There would be no blade without your warlock talents. Fun whole story.
First, we killed Ketheric Thorn. Then, I'll tell you everything you want to know. Anything more we should discuss?
Now we're good. Okay, what else is in this room that might be interesting? Oh, this is the story, I think, of why they're not making any more worms. Alright, tadpoles. Ceramorphosis, blah blah blah. Typical course in less than 10-day infection. Our enhanced tadpoles inducing their host is sort of a suspended, a state in which the host becomes susceptible to telepathic influence and even coercion from the absolute, our elder brain. For our purposes, there are two key aspects to this influence. First, the conversion of a host into a mental lackey of the absolute occurs entirely without the host's awareness. Its servility feels uncomfortable and natural, and feels comfortable and natural, and is never consciously questioned. Second, the servile state persists even when the host is far beyond the usual range of an elder brain psionic control. This phenomenon is particularly useful given our ambitions. So,
For salvation, the chosen are my heart.
so we just don't care there's a worm in our head. Basically what that said.
Very well.
She calls. She
Lay down
sings.
your weapons. Please.
Oh, look, mind flayers in these. No, no, no.
Mind flayers and civilians, side by side. This must be where they infect and transform those they kidnap.
Look away. Look at me.
The difference between red and green.
The device does not react to your presence. You remember the shattered windows of Alteral's High Cathedral, the burning black sky of Avernus beyond. In its horror, the blood war unites you. Tiefling, dwarf, and elf alike huddle behind the shields of your paladin order, waiting for salvation.
Absolute.
But when it comes,
Will
disunity, the returned city casts your people out, the devils who dragged them down to hell. In the end, it is not your paladin oath that is broken. It is your faith itself.
But not a paladin. I'm going to trust you to keep the telepathy aspect of tadpoles as possible.
Your tadpole forms a telepathic connection with the device, and a chorus of static energy fills your mind. Every mind flayer in the room calls out hungrily from its pod, seeking release and sustenance. But there are others in the pods, those not yet infected, not yet elithid, terrified, desperate to escape. The device is open to your tadpole's command, to your authority.
Geich machinery. Cold as the sea of night, alien as time to the astral plane. Avert your eyes, close your mind.
At least purge, leave the pots be. Let's see. Release. Oh, if you purge, that kills them all. But what about the people that are... Let's release them and see what happens. You name your tadpole Tad. I would name mine Paul. Paul the tadpole. I'm basically virgin fight. Yep. Ah, you guys. So, Gimpy, where's your little friend? The other intellect thingy. Where does he fall into this group? There he is. And smack it. One dead mind flayer. And summon intellect of ours now? No. This is our friend from the very beginning, right? Remember in the very beginning of the game when we rescued this one? He was here. Yes, he's back. He was here when we ran into him and he recognized us. And we said, sure, you can come with us, because he wants to escape. He doesn't like it here. So we've got 3 mind flayers and some bunch of intellect devours. So, we did. We can uphold Spirit Guardians. Here we go. Time, you have no idea. State this is in the current playthrough. Well, this is the first time we've seen him since then.
Making my move.
Bill, where are you going? No, sorry. Yeah, that's Will. Mr. Mind Flayer. Oh, you're in range. Let's do Distracting Strike. Worked. And we do an Accent Surge, get some more swings in. See if we can trip him this time. Oh, look, it worked. Smash him. Bummer. Almost got him. Who the hell? Oh, they're the people we rescued. Oh, look, Mind Flayer. So, us. Us can do a claw attack for 4 to 10 damage. You can do all that stuff. Devour Intellect. Consume a creature's mind. If its intelligence is below 4, it takes damage and is stunned. Otherwise, its intelligence is reduced by 11. Synaptic Discharge. Expel a wave of telepathic energy. So it just does regular damage. So suck his brains dry then. Target is too far. Closer then. Suck out his brain. Never mind. Us may be in trouble. What does he have? 69. So we could do Phantasmal Killer. The dot, basically. We can blight him. Blight him. Of course, he made a saving throw, so crappy damage. Yay for the days. Wow, you're kicking the crap out of him. Is he afraid? Oh no, he's coming after us. Oops. He's been stunned, it looks like. You've been unlocked Brain Surgeon? Oh, I didn't even notice it. Look, they fell for our trick. You do it. It wouldn't hurt. Can't do a group heal. I have a can. We can do a level 4 version of it. Right? We did not get the good portion of that. And the movement. Serve live. You can heal energy that restores your allies. Yeah, he's a pretty good healer now. Ow. A shield. Aw, I couldn't charm him. Critical misses are the best. Hey, leveled up. Or at least Will did, looks like. Yeah, Gimp is awake. Surprise. Probably Zell first. Now that worked because this puts her over here. Let's put her into range of him, which means Gimpy should be able to get sneak attack now. Yep, because she's in melee range. And of course he missed, because why not? Didn't matter.
I didn't think I was going to make it. Thank you. The Blade of Frontiers. The savior I needed, if not the one I deserved.
Oh, Zevlo, from way back.
Owe you an explanation. Much more than that. But first, please, the others, the ambush. Tell me they survived.
You abandoned. Do you really think you have the right to ask? Some others ended up in the cell in Moonrise. That's on you. You found refuge, but what the hell's happened out there, Zevlor?
Somehow I suspect it's worse even than you imagine. Likely you heard that I broke, or froze, or some other lie kinder than the truth. We were ambushed by cultists, yes. And then I heard her, their false god, whispering promises in my mind. I would be a paladin again, with a god's purpose, a god's power. Everything I needed to protect my people. And all the while, the cult tortured them. They fought and ran and died around me, while I imagined myself their savior. By the time I regained my senses, it was too late. I did not just surrender to the Absolute. For a moment, I welcomed it.
Yeah, it sounds like it might be tadpoled. You wanted power, you never needed a god, only to live up to your ideal. For a moment, until you realize your reward would be a tadpole. It sounds like you were being enthralled. It's not your fault. Your people didn't need a paladin. They saved themselves.
I fell short of that mark in Avernus. And even so, it was not so bad as this. I won't make excuses. I can't make amends. But I know something of what you came to do. I want to help, if you'll let me. Ketherick is below. He thinks you're no longer a menace. Descend and show him how wrong he is. If there are any more survivors to be found, I'll find them and lead them out of this place.
I found us another blade in the fight to come. I could use another blade in the fight. Find your own people that need you. I don't care what you do. Just get out of my sight. Fine, good luck. Find your own people. They need you.
They have you. Go, my friend. Please, let me do this much.
Look, we leveled up. Okay, so we'll do Gimpy last as usual. Level 9. Class features. Indomitable. You become as durable as an iron golem. Whenever you fail a saving throw, you can roll again using the new result instead. That's easy enough to do, I guess. Will. And spells? Level 5 spells. And new stuff. So, Mass Cure Wounds. You already had that, though. And Greater Restoration. You already know this spell. This spell is a better version of the one you already know. You will only have access to this one. Touch a creature, negate any charm, petrification, stun, or curse afflicting it. Mass Cure Wounds. Blah, blah, blah. You already know the spell. The spell is a better version of the one you already know. You will only have access to this one. So it's just bigger heal, I think. And Gale. Two spells. So level 5 spells. Cloud Kill. Cone of Cold. Conjure Elemental. Dominate Person. Hold Monster. Planar Binding. Target on the blah blah blah, and it attaches consciousness to your own. It will follow and fight for you as an ally. Seeming. Disguise up to 4 members of your adventuring party. Telekinesis. Target creature or object up to 18 meters with a thought. Once per turn, you use this telekinesis again. You can use this telekinesis again without expending a spell slot. That's for 10 turns. Concentration. Ball of Stone. Confusion. That's level 4. Kind of cold, obviously. Cloud Kill. Poison damage per turn. You can reposition the cloud every... Oh, we'll try that out. You can reposition the cloud. Yeah. And I did that without even looking at chat to Spiridor. We're on the same page, I think. Okay, Gimpy. Gimpy is going to be sticking with the Ranger. And can replace the spell if you want. Oh, got a new favored enemy. I already have Sanctified Stalker. You have to hunt the enemies of a holy or druidic order. You gain proficiency in religion and you can cast Sacred Flame. Ranger Knight. You have sworn to serve a crown or a nation and seek to bring its foes to ruin. Gain skill proficiency in history and armor proficiency with heavy armor. Mage Breaker. You gain proficiency in Arcana and can cast True Strike. Keeper of the Veil. You gain proficiency in Arcana and can cast Protection from Evil and Good. And Bounty Hunter. Creatures you hit with Ensnaring Strike, either ranged or melee, have disadvantage on their saving throw. Ensnaring Strike? Do we even have Ensnaring? Yes, we sort of do. Heavy armor, Gimpy could wear. He's not strong enough really to wear heavy armor, though. True Strike? What's True Strike exactly in this game? Gain advantage on your next attack roll. Lasts for 2 turns. It's concentration. So basically what this means is he has Hunter's Mark out there, and he uses this, it breaks the Hunter's Mark. And Protection of Good and Evil, that's going to be concentration 2. Of course it is. And Bounty Hunter. These are not... You have to go Bounty Hunter. Named Explorer. So already a Beast Tamer. This gives us our familiar. Urban Tracker. Proficiency in Sleight of Hand. That might actually give us a bonus. Wasteland, Cold, Fire, and Poison. I have a feeling this might give us better stuff. Lockpicking stuff. Skills, sleight of hands up to 12. It was plus 10, now it's plus 12. And stealth too, so. Or those go up naturally. Hey, Hobo, welcome back. Happy Tuesday. Spellbook didn't get any new spells, of course. Will. Will's got level 5 spells. Planar Binding. We're not going to get Planar Binding. Contagion. Poison a target and possibly afflict them with the disease of your choice. Binding. Dispel evil and good. Dispel evil and good. Flame Strike. Insect Plague. Locust Stack everyone's concentration. This one is not. So, Flame Strike. Okay, he's good. Gale. So Gale. Oh, he got both of them. Oh, wait a minute, they're not up here yet. Ice Storm. Didn't he get a new slot? So he picked up 2 new spells, but no spells to cast. That's not fair. Okay, we're going to ditch Witch Bolt. On a cold, a Cloud Kill. Let's do Cloud Kill. Just to see what it does. Okay, who wants to be my friend? Anybody here? Brains. Little brains. Nothing on the Mind Flare. Boo. Or did we loot him? I think we might have looted him already. No. We still fighting? No.
What to do? Breathe deep and move.
You'll hear when no one is your friend? That's not true. These people should be very grateful, you would think.
Oh, stench. I'm beginning to think I should have stayed in that pod. In there it only smelled like me. Is there any news about Duke Ravengard? Did he get out alive? No. Tell by your expression. Gonna have to fall on my sword, aren't I? On the other hand, maybe I'll just live for revenge. Yeah, by Grumsh. That sounds like a plan. On the other hand...
Ah. Anyone here is on ISIS suspect? We should be getting a ping from their brains when we talk to them, though. If they be consistent. Every time we talk to somebody that's got a tadpole, we know it. And still no rest for us.
applaud your taste.
How many little potions do you have? What's going on there?
Breathing, despite everything.
Maybe needs to split off 2 of these potions to give to Gale.
Directly.
Prepare the march.
Better than it was. Hey, Nando, welcome back. Happy Tuesday.
Of course.
So long in silence. Now the elder sings.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
Now we're back. Daryl's asset. We just did this, though. Or did we miss it? No, there's an opening over here. We haven't been through yet. Oh, we went through here, though. Maybe not. Yeah, we've been in here. Oh, no, we're going the other way. That side. Yep. Ah, never mind.
A whole fleet of nautiloids. How many true souls have passed through this place?
A fresh mind again. I don't know why, but I'm collecting all the brains I can find for some strange reason. I really don't know why. They're just there.
Descend, assemble.
Oh, restoration. How nice. How very nice of you. Did it give our spells back too? It did. Save.
Checking things out.
So much for camping, or needing to.
The platform's here.
Oh. Platform. Do we want to go this way? Daryl's asset. We did that, right? Find mole. Search on the Mind Flayer colony. There's no sign of mole in the tadpole center. The Mind Flayer, she must be found a way back out of this accursed place. Frontiers, that's, well... Balthazar experiment's not complete. I don't see the hidden or the completed stuff.
Can't give up now. Wonder if the gods...
The little mind or intellect devourer friend following us? Yes, us is here.
Is anyone else's tadpole squirming around more than usual?
Nobody's answering.
Rouse them.
No.
Something significant.
Never wanted the easy path.
Oh, do we start our buffs up is a question. We do.
Strength in silence.
Few extra hit points.
These boots have seen everything.
And hit points. I save our lives.
No longer a background murmur. The presence in your mind builds to a roar.
We've found it. The Absolute is behind this door.
Leave. we're going to leave here because Veronica's going to tell me to take a break here in another minute or two, I think. So I'm going to beat her to the punch. I'm going to get up, stretch some legs, get some water, go check on the dogs real quick because Miss Skimpy's not here right now. So I'll be back in a few minutes. Thank you all very much for watching. Enjoy the dog video.